It's just this way. The captain's just this way.
Okay. Wonderful, thank you.
There's a knocking on the door.
What is it? Come in.
I look questioningly at the guy who led me here, like, what do I say? What do I say?
Shrugs their shoulders.
I mean, you just talk to the captain if you're looking to find out what happened.
Okay. And I look at my compass, like, is this gonna give me any information on this guy? Okay, maybe not. Can I use observation to figure out maybe what kind of what kind of vibe this place gives off? Like what kind of aura we're looking at here?
Sure.
Okay.
So you've been effectively led by Thyra Windbrace, the shipwright, to the captain after seeing the devastation wrought upon the Darfin, the ship that held the Emberstone shipment and was robbed, the crew believes, by the Blackfin crew. This, which I imagine is probably like a room above the, probably like in an inn here in Clatterpoint. The this place is much like the rest of Clatterpoint, built upon docks or marshes, and it's filled with a lot of brass tubing. Some a lot of the buildings are made of driftwood and like copper and brass. And there's a lot of verdigris, like the patina on the copper, and a lot of gas-powered lights and things. So there's a light that's kind of like flickering a little bit from the gas, and the door probably has like a porthole built in, and there's a shade drawn behind it.
Okay. Well, I stand up
Come
and
in.
look presentable. Dust off my shoulders.
Do you walk in?
Oh, does he say come in? I thought he said coming. That he was getting the door.
Yeah, he said come in.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, I steel myself and I open the door and I push it.
As you open the door, the you see an absolute mess of what appears to be a bedroom. There is a desk that someone is sitting at. They have a gray hair that's kind of like roughly pulled back into a ponytail. A few strands of gray hair making their way down. This man's probably in his 60s, a human. Leathery, like really tan skin, brown eyes, really like bushy eyebrows. Looks over to you and says,
Now what?
Captain Asil. Hello, I'm Muhn, and this is, and I gesture to the guy that brought me here.
well, this would have been the shipwright. This is
so he already knows him, of course.
Well, it's a her, Thyra Windbrace.
Oh, right, that's right. It's Thyra.
Yeah.
Thyra Windbrace. Excuse me, pardon me that I thought it was someone that was just taking me there. Never mind. My name is Muhn. I don't think we've formally been introduced, and I extend my hand.
Muhn? As in the savior?
Yes.
Oh, you see, like, tries to wipe off some nastiness from his clothing, and he just tries to smooth his hair back a little bit, and like, Oh, sorry. He's looking around the room like, Jesus, what have I done? And turns towards you and shakes your hand. Nice to see you, Savior. Apologies for the mess.
Oh, no worries. No worries about the mess whatsoever. I was sent here on, well, not directly here, but I'm here on behalf of the Council of Koga. They let me know that there was a missing, stolen,
The
possibly
consortium sent
shipments.
you?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's good to hear. Sit down. Apologies.
Of course. And I kind of
sorry.
look at the chair and I dust it off a little because there's something on it. Not sure what it is. And I sit down and I've just got the posture just like, just at attention.
Sorry, as you can imagine, there's quite a bit of paperwork and bureaucracy and such. I've been answering questions nonstop for what seems like a day solid. I take it you are here in regards to the shipment.
Yes. From what I understand, it was quite a large quantity of emberstone.
Yes. Bound for Etessa.
That's especially unfortunate.
Yes. The consortium felt that it was imperative to keep Etessa well supplied.
Right.
Before anyone else received their shipments.
This could be even more dangerous. I don't mean to involve you here, but the possibilities of a civil war or something breaking out is... Anyway, that's just conjecture. I'm really here to ensure that we can find this shipment. I'm just looking for maybe some sort of direction that you might be able to give me. As far as I know, it was last seen in the northeastern quadrant of... what was it? The... Pause, narrator.
Well,
Gosh, what was this? The sea.
We were on our way to Etessa. We weren't. We had several pieces of information that led us to believe that it was in fact the Blackfin crew, which do normally operate out of the Ebonlash Ocean, not anywhere close to Clatterpoint or on the way to Etessa.
Right.
I was so unorthodox. I was planning our route to, of course, avoid the rift, and well, that's when it happened. You see, I was going about my business. The crew was going about theirs, and I heard this. Not just me, but several other members of the crew heard sort of mechanical sound. There was a bright red flash I saw through the windows, and, well, looks down at one of the papers and looks a bit contemplative. There's 12 crew members lost in a moment.
I'm so sorry.
Yes. Horrible business.
Captain, could you tell me how long ago this happened? This event?
Yes. We had planned the shipment in advance of the meeting that was taking place, under the assumption that everything would be well underway, and, well, frankly, Regalia didn't have much of a choice.
Sure.
After all the work you've done, we naturally assumed that the war would be ending soon, so we had the shipment prepared early. We received the Emberstone from multiple sources, mainly here from Syntharis, as well as a delivery from Cryptia.
Hmm.
The Emberstone was on its way to, several sources before the consortium decided to send everything to Itessa.
Hmm.
2 days ago?
2 days ago.
Yes. I have to excuse my appearance. I barely slept since then.
No, please, no apology necessary. I understand the lack of sleep. Do you think that it would be possible to find more clues in the Ebon-Lash Ocean?
I have to be honest with you. I find it odd in and of itself that the Blackfin crew would even make their way out this far. Trying to find them in the Ebon-Lash Ocean would be, well, needle in a haystack.
Right.
I don't know if that's going to help you very much. Here's what I can tell you. The other officers in my crew, my bosun, my gunner, pilot, and the quartermaster, well, I got some information from all of them.
Okay.
Several were in different positions aboard the ship as this happened. My gunner was almost killed. That red flash that I saw, they said there was some sort of crackle in the air that happened beforehand. A sort of, almost as if there were some sort of electricity making its way through the air, or lightning, or something. Red, and the way she described it was, it was sort of cascading off of several metallic objects in the, in our stores.
Of course.
She was preparing the guns, just in case we ran into any trouble, and several of the crew members noticed this electricity crackling through the different parts of the ship, and suddenly a huge section of the keel was gone. People were, well, to use her words, vaporized. I don't know too many people in Regalia that have that sort of technology.
No.
Whatever it was that hit us was some sort of weapon that I've never seen before.
Thank you for the information.
Yes, of course. She's doing some investigating of her own aboard the ship. Her name is Jalop Mimblefizz. She's a Merrin woman. Blonde hair, a bit frazzled.
Okay. And would Miss Mimblefizz be someone I could go speak with?
Oh, yes,
right
of
now?
course. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. I would be very much interested in that.
Yes. Oh, and if I were you, Savior, I would be... sort of leans in a bit conspiratorially. I would be looking around Clatterpoint. Here, these people... Well, you spoke of civil war? Well, people here at Clatterpoint. I've heard mumblings. People very unhappy that the Ember Stone has dried up. See all the smokestacks around? Yes, they're using whatever they can burn to power many of their factories right now. I don't think Syntharis has much of a plan to cover their energy requirements.
Hmm. They're going to have to start relying on other people, and they're not necessarily the best at that.
Yeah. I don't like particularly coming to Clatterpoint or Centaurus in general. But at least they joined, well, everyone else in halting this war.
Well, Captain, if I have any further questions, I hope you don't mind if I seek your counsel again. But I think for now I would be in search of one Mimble Fizz, as you say. Where could I find her?
Well, she'll be aboard the ship.
Okay.
What's left of the Darfin, at least. I don't know how they'll repair the keel.
Of course. Do you mind if I board?
Yes, of course. Yes, I'll escort you there.
Okay, wonderful. And I stand.
I must admit, I don't know if they'll keep me around for much longer if we're not able to find the shipment.
And I clap a hand on his shoulder. And I don't really know about the stature of this man or whether or not it has any impact on him physically. But it's like a hearty clap. And
He's
and
definitely
I say,
used to that kind of thing. There's sturdiness there.
Okay, cool. And I say, don't you worry about a thing. We're gonna find it. I promise.
Thank you. I want some vengeance from my crew.
Well, we'll hopefully at least be able to get answers and point us in the direction of vengeance. And at this, I kind of do, and I put my fist into my other hand. And there's that like taiko drum sound effect. Yeah.
Very well. Come. It's just this way.
Okay.
As you are led out of the inn, amongst much of these ships, you sort of return to where you met with the shipwright. You can see there's still a lot of work being done. There are several bits of scaffolding on ropes and pulleys where people are working on the ship, and lots of people moving about here as you leave the inn. There's a lot of activity going on. It's like probably like mid-afternoon, something like that, as you're walking around.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, careful. I know. Yep. That's okay. Oh, I don't want anybody stepping on my cape, and I kind of pull up my cape and tiptoe. Like, okay, just gonna go over here, and
as you approach the ship, you can see the shipwright, Thyra Windbrace, just ordering some people about. You make your way like over towards the gangplank, and you can see there's probably like a few other people milling about on the deck, repairing various bits of damage here and there. You can see now as you make your way like onto the gangplank, you can see part of the deck has also a large hole, a clean large hole, probably about 4 feet in diameter, I'd say.
I bend down to inspect it.
It's clean.
Just clean, like I like wipe a finger along the edge, like.
Yeah, it's charred. It's charred there, but like for all intents and purposes, like the wood's just gone in that spot.
Wow.
Like 4 feet wide, gone.
What? And I've never seen anything like this, I'm presuming.
Please make a... let's see.
More rolling for it.
Oh, yeah. I think this is going to be an insight and... Debating on if this is insight and insight or insight and willpower. I think it's insight and willpower.
Okay.
A 12. You have seen something like this before. This is some advanced weaponry. It can only really come from a few places in Regalia. There are countries that are significantly more technologically advanced than others. Now, this lends itself to some sort of well, I guess if you have to equate it to anything, it would be like the equivalent of some sort of not a railgun, but like a laser type weapon.
Ooh. Okay.
From what you can tell, this kind of a weapon could only have come from Cryptia or Millifax or Atessa.
Wow. Okay. Noted. I stand up and I don't say anything. And then I keep surveying. I keep walking to try and find Mimblefizz.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take you too long to find this person. Moving about a bit, like, erratically on the deck. You can see somebody covered what looks like in soot. They are probably about 3 feet tall. A sort of shabby looking maritime attire. They have like a long coat, and it's really sort of ragged. It's covered in burn marks and also partly covered in soot and grease. They have blonde hair, a sort of round face, and they're moving about like they have just had some crystal meth. Like they're rushing about. They're rushing about the upper deck here, and you can see them rushing over to one of the guns. Now these aren't quite like cannons, although they probably do have some cannons aboard the ship. There's I imagine a few different kinds of weapons that you're probably somewhat familiar with on some of these ships.
Okay.
People have like harpoon weapons. They have
Sure.
grappling hooks. They also have weapons that will they're not quite flamethrowers, but like they probably have like explosive ammunition.
Okay.
And she's clearly working on one of those right now. She's got like two I imagine probably like 2 vials, and she's looking at them very intently. As her hands are kind of shaky, she's looking at them and sort of like topping one up with the other.
And in the background, you see me go, "Excuse me!"
Immediately she screams, and you can see like some of the liquid from the vials splashes out, and she immediately throws them off the ship.
Hi, I'm Savior Muhn.
What are you doing? Oh my god, are you crazy?
Yes. And I extend my hand.
What are you doing? Don't you understand? I needed to get the ratio right. If I got the ratio wrong, boom!
Undoubtedly so.
Well,
are you? What are you doing?
My name is Savior Muhn. Well, just Muhn, really.
Okay, right. Okay, right. Who are you really?
Are you Gunnar Mimblefizz?
Maybe.
Great! So then you're the person I'm looking for.
Who's really looking for me?
I am. I'm
I
Muhn.
get it. You got the whole outfit. You're Savior Muhn. Okay, right.
Right. So I just had some questions about the ship and about your recollection. If maybe you wouldn't mind giving me some of your time.
Jalop, that is Savior Muhn. Answer her questions. I've got more work to do.
Huh? What?
Just curious about how this all went down.
This is real, right? I'm not imagining it?
No, it's real. It's real. Why don't we go have a seat somewhere? Maybe we could have some tea. We could discuss things calmly, and then I won't bother you anymore, and you can go back to figuring out your ratios for things that need to explode.
You want to talk to me?
Yes. And I look at my
I
compass.
just make stuff go boom.
That's great. And I pat her on the back very emphatically, like, yes, we need people like you. Yes. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, where do you normally have your break?
Break?
Oh, right, breaks.
I guess we could go to the galley?
Great. That works for me. Lead the way.
Okay.
Is Thyra with us?
Oh no, Thyra's probably working on other parts of the ship.
Okay, great. Okay. And I will follow Jalop.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so what kind of stuff did you want to talk about? Did you want to talk about the shipment, I take it?
Yes. Well, that, and I'm particularly interested in your perspective on what might have taken the chunks out of the ship.
Oh, yeah. Some kind of advanced weaponry.
Yeah.
It made a heck of a noise before it fired. It was like a clang.
That sure sounds like a unique weapon.
Well, probably. I don't know. We don't really have that kind of weaponry on the ship.
Right. And where were you when this happened? When all of this went down? I mean, what happened? Where were you? What happened?
Well, I was getting some fuel for the fire spreader, and I was down in the hold where the shipment was, and yeah, I was just kind of bending down. Well, I can show you. Come on.
Yes. But yeah, sure, yeah. And I follow. Like while I'm following her, I feel like this is just my normal stride, and she's kind of like going at a faster pace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's
Got little legs.
and she kind of rushes into the galley.
Watch your step. There's well, a lot of debris, and there's a
okay.
hole. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Just climb over. Just climb over. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Right here. This is the was the hold, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So normally we get shipments that come down from up above. That's why we have the grate up there. The weapon came in on an angle, going from lower, nearest I could tell, from lower than the deck and up through the top deck.
Oh.
You see?
Right
there.
Okay.
I don't know how pirates got their hands on such weaponry, but yeah.
I mean, and this is what
I was right over there, and I was just bending down, and that's when I heard the noise. And as it happened, the crew was kind of looking around. I saw there was kind of like it was like lightning sort of bouncing all around. I was really intrigued by it because it was really bright, and so I looked around and I saw all the light sort of bouncing around, all the metal objects. I said, whoa, what could do that? Did I do something? Am I about to cause a ship-wide explosion? And, you know, it's happened before, but not to this crew. So what I did was I tried to yell for everybody to get down, get out of the way, because I thought I was about to blow up the ship. And it wasn't me that blew up the ship, just to be clear. I didn't do it.
Right.
Okay.
I'm following you.
Right. So, when I did that, some people listened to me, some people looked at me like I was crazy because, well, to be honest, there's been a few scares. So, once everybody looked at me, I tried to tell them, get down, get out of the way, get back. And, so I jumped back, and I grabbed one of the other crew members, and, that's when it happened.
When everything...
What was that?
That's when you got attacked?
Oh, you were trying to make the weapon noise. Didn't sound anything like
I guess it didn't sound anything like that. But the point is, at least you saved somebody.
Yeah.
And I feel like you probably saved quite a few people. And I know that some of your crewmates were lost, and I'm sorry about that. And I wanted to maybe see if you had any, I guess, for lack of a better phrase, a look at the enemy.
Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, it was like any kind of pirate raid, I guess. The thing is, we just kind of saw the people boarding. Some crew members that were up on the top deck, they said that they saw, like, just a normal-looking ship.
A normal-looking ship?
Yeah. It wasn't a galleon or anything. I think a few people said it might have been like a, probably like a sloop.
Oh. Okay.
And, yeah, they had black sails. They had all the indicators that it was the Blackfin crew. Same, the same skull biting into a fish.
Sure. Yeah. Have I seen that flag before? Anywhere?
Make another insight and willpower.
Okay.
No, you have not.
Okay. Okay, so the Blackfin crew. One thing I am also very interested in and is getting accounts like this one, like yours, and of who was on the top. Are there folks around here that I can talk to who were, and I gesture up there when it happened?
So there's the bosun Harcourt, and the pilot, Finnegan Ripley, and our quartermaster, Shamara Zoo.
Okay, and I'm particularly interested in talking to the quartermaster. Do you know what they might be?
Oh, the quartermaster? Probably below deck someplace. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We can look downstairs if you want.
Sure. Yeah. I'm. And I take another look. Is there anything else that is in this room recognizable to me as possible evidence that, I guess Jalop
Double insight.
might not? Okay. Let's see. Double insight.
Okay, an 11. There is. There is something here. So. On, like, there's netting and stuff that, you know, people use for all sorts of cargo and whatnot. In the netting, you can see that there is what appears to be some bullet casings.
And do I take one and just kind of look at it?
What's that you
Can
got
I
there?
inspect this? Well, it looks like some kind of casing.
Casing?
Look,
Let me see.
and I give it to her.
Ooh. This is some fancy ammunition. This looks
Does
like
that look familiar to you?
yeah. This might have been from some of the weapons that the pirates had. I didn't see any of their casings lying around. I looked. Good eyes.
Huh. Okay. Oh, great. And I like take it back, I guess, if she's willing to give it back.
Yeah.
I think I need to figure out where this came from too.
I can tell you where it came from.
Where?
I didn't really get a chance to see any of the casings or anything from the firefight that happened when he came and got the cargo. But, this is Syntharis design.
You're telling me this is a bullet from Syntharis?
Oh yeah, it's like an alchemical weapon.
Huh.
You see this bit here? This bit, well, this is what propels the bullet. And,
okay.
yeah, this bit here, it's broken now, so you can see it's been fired. Yeah, that part, it sort of explodes and shoots the bullet out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one in particular, probably, let me see. Yeah. This looks like some kind of fire ammunition.
Okay. Good to know. And I take it and I put it in my pocket. I'll keep that as evidence and I guess investigate further. But, Mimblefizz, and I extend my hand. Thank you for your time.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And you said that the quartermaster could be found below decks.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. And do I see any like sort of stairs or any ladder that's leading down towards?
Yeah, there would be. Yeah, there'd probably be another staircase leading down, probably on the opposite side where you came down.
Okay.
It's a bit of a. You have to like climb over stuff because there's a giant freaking hole in the. You know where a large portion of the store would be.
Okay.
Also,
is at this? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Also, one other thing to note, just to kind of piggyback off of some other stuff, and I did not mention this, but you can see where they aimed in the ship, and this would be something that Jalop would have also mentioned to you, that the angle in which they came in was very precise. They avoided hitting any of the Emberstone.
Noted. Okay. So they were precise. Can I message the rest of the group? Is there a way to group DM? No.
Oh.
Damn. I'm thinking we
You
need
can
a
get
way
a
to
runner.
communicate. And I look around. Who looks the most spry and like they're ready to... You!
Huh?
You, yes, you. Can you come here for a second? I need your help.
Okay.
Hi, I need you to deliver a message.
Okay, to whom?
You'll be finding, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. How many are there of us right now? You'll be looking for other heroes, and you'll be able to tell that they're heroes, of course, because of the, the glow. And I stand with pride. Anyway, they'll look like that. So I want you to look for them, and I want you to give them a message. Tell them that I am investigating the Darfin, and I will be with them as soon as possible.
Okay.
Does that all make sense? Great. What was your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Always gets me every time.
I'm Bill.
Bill. Wonderful. Bill, thank you so much. I'll need you to be on your way now. Unless you need payment. And I shuffle out some of my... Okay, what do I have on me? And I jingle a coin purse. How much Zen do I even have? Hang on a second. I've got... Okay. How about for 20 Zenit?
All right.
Okay, wonderful. And I said, I'll give you 10 now and 10 later.
Okay.
Okay, deal. And I give him 10.
All right, thanks.
And hope I'm not making a mistake, but
More heroes.
I sent him off for the rest of the heroes. And then I look around for anything that descends to the lower part of the ship.
Sure. Down you go. Meanwhile,
Okay.
our other group are a bit ragged after some fights along the dock.
Feel a bit ragged.
Yeah, especially after that fight at the docks.
Right.
We took out how many? I think it was 5, right? They wanted us to keep track.
I don't know. I feel like something about that fight. I didn't feel so present in it.
You
Well, we
did
should
great.
have trophies, shouldn't we?
Quick, what's in me?
Well,
I got a couple of. Not everything dropped something, but I don't feel too good.
Oh, it's contents.
We got horns and horns. I need to sit down. I need to find a local bar. Yep.
A bar.
Yeah.
Looking around, how are the citizens reacting to us having taken out these unusual fish and extremely large rodents?
yeah, go ahead and make an insight.
Okay. Insight. 4.
Yeah, there's probably not too many people milling about. It doesn't seem like too many people saw what happened.
Well, for all our effort, we didn't have an audience.
I saw everything. As rushing up to you, Daryl makes his way over to the group.
That was incredible.
Oh, Daryl. Oh. Hi. I tried to stand up. And act like
Really
nothing's
are
wrong.
heroes.
Yeah.
Suppose as long as the quest givers saw us do everything, then I guess that's all that really matters. Hey, hi. We did the thing.
You did. Congratulations.
I lean into Rue and say, Rue, I know you think this is like a game, but there was no quest. I bring up interface.
What?
Scroll through. Yeah. There's nothing here. We just help the townspeople as normal people would, I guess.
Altruism.
Get any action experience or something? Scrolling through the journal trying to find any bit of information.
Yeah, you have like a battle info. You can see like what is effectively like our roll window here. For like damage and stuff that you took that was dealt to the enemy and the party.
Yeah. And no side quests listed. No nothing of.
Nope.
So, Daryl, hopefully this helps. And be sure to spread the word, yeah? Remember.
Oh, of course. This helps a
Heroes
lot.
informant.
Absolutely. I'll be sure to tell the harbor master what you've done.
There you go.
I put my hand on my hip and I point at Daryl. Remember our names. This is Enders. This is Iris. Bo. And I'm Rue.
Enders, Iris, Bo, and Rue.
That'll be it.
Well, it was very helpful. We'll be able to get back to work now.
Daryl, remember, information. Feel free to send it. Well, Daryl, how does people here send messages to each other?
Well,
Over distance.
Well, it depends. It depends on where they're from, you see. Here in Syntharis, we use, well, there's a lot of different kinds of communication.
He points over to what appears to be it kind of looks a little bit like an old phone booth. There's something along those lines. And it's probably just like a wooden box, and inside you can see what would probably be the equivalent of a not a tin can and string, but close to it, right? Like they had those aboard ships where you could like talk into a pipe or something, and it would sort of reverberate down to the recipient. They have something similar like that in the booths. We have those.
Is it a metal cup attached to a snail?
Oh no, it's not a One Piece. No, it's not from One Piece.
I tried.
Yeah, no.
A Den Mushi.
No, it's no Denden Mushi. It's more along the lines of like the equivalent of a tin can and string, close to that.
Can I use a Fabula point to make it a Den Mushi?
No.
Oh, please. Oh,
No.
Can it be? Oh, what if it's just like a ball of fur?
Huh?
Yep. You pick up its horn and you talk into the horn.
I don't think that makes sense for this.
It's like a tribble. Oh, fine. I tried. Y'all. I tried.
I'm happy to allow you guys to like, change some stuff or whatever, but I don't know if that makes any sense for this.
Syntharis is like this grungy technological state,
Yeah.
and we're like, let's put some fuzz in snails.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's one of those rats that we fought.
It might be one of the horns, like one of the horns. Yeah, maybe it's one of those. Daryl says,
And then, of course, there's spell casting that some people use. Yeah, you could buy a communication scroll.
Okay, a communication scroll. Where can I get one of those?
Oh, scroll peddler. Where are we? Scroll peddler. I believe the closest one is maybe 2 docks down.
Sounds good. I'll possibly get 2, one for me, one for you. I don't know if it works both ways, but yeah, for future, you find out any information about what's going on here, the craziness that's going on, especially with the Ember Stone, you hear anything about it, you can relay that to us. Yeah?
Oh, sure. No problem.
Good. Very good. Okay. All right, you go talk to the Dock Master. We'll catch up.
Sure thing. Thanks again.
Looking around at my companions, I can tell Anders is suffering. Is anyone else in pain or suffering at the moment?
I feel more perforated than usual.
My
Very good.
clothes look a little dirty, but I seem fine.
Okay. So
I think-
then
I look like a water balloon, and like maybe a bit of me is going in a spurt.
oh goodness, Bo. Anders,
What?
okay. I will go ahead and I will just lightly tap my staff on the ground, and the tendrils of vines will go ahead and reach out and just tap both of you for healing. For 40 HP each.
Okay.
40.
Oh, alrighty. Oh, yep. That feels better.
Good?
Much better, thank you.
Excellent.
Excuse me. Hello. Sorry to bother you. Are you heroes?
Yes, we are.
No. Oh.
I've been asked to deliver you a message.
From who?
I know this sounds unlikely, but it's from Savior Muhn.
Oh, we've heard that one
Oh.
before.
Oh yeah.
All right, give it here.
Wait, it could be a trap. Spam.
It's nothing to give, you see. I heard it, and she wanted me to tell you that that she is investigating the case, and she's gotten some information from the Darfin, the ship where it happened,
Oh.
The ship where it happened.
and that everything is all right, and she's investigating.
Okay.
Did you want me to send any message back?
Sure, yes. Tell her hi.
And I need you to perform this very important maneuver. You ready? Just start twerking. It's very important you get this right.
You know the traditional dance of Indar?
Yep. I need you to relay this to Muhn.
I don't know if I can do that.
I wish I could. I barely have one
Why?
butt cheek to begin with.
Oh, heroes, man. We are really just. Yeah.
I just I don't know if I can bend that way.
It's fine.
See, when I try to do that, it just looks like I'm arching my back.
Oh dear.
See?
Please don't hurt
I'm
yourself.
just
Stop.
arching my back.
Goodness gracious.
Do we wish to do anything, or do we wish to meet up with her, because then we could just have him direct us to where she is?
I believe that's called an Otso. Where is she?
So she's aboard the Darfin at the moment.
Could you lead us there? Wait, do we need to go there?
She
Do
didn't
we have
say
anything else
so,
we wish to
but
do?
If you,
Does she have food?
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you for the message. Tell you what, everyone. I want to kind of scout out this area. All the locals. I'm gonna go find a tavern or whatever they have. By the way, what's your name?
My name is Bill.
Bill. Okay. So Bill, could you point me in the direction of the place that everyone goes to all the time, like the tavern or whatever it's called here.
It's a pub.
Oh, the pub. Perfect. Where is it?
Sure. Well, there's quite a few pubs, you see.
I want the most popular one.
The most popular?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be the Stinky Clam.
Okay.
The Stinky
Amazing.
Clam.
Does it actually stink?
Oh, terribly.
Do they serve
Perhaps-
clams?
A different one. Enders?
If it's the most popular, I guess brave it. Okay. Tell me
Going to
the
brave
location
the
of all of
stinky
them.
Clam enders.
I don't even have a nose, so you know.
I don't know if I can. Images. Okay. First of all, I need to know the locations of all these pubs and maybe an order
All
of their
the pubs?
popularity.
Well, there's a pub
Yes.
really on each dock.
On each dock. Okay. I'll start with this. If I can't take it, I'll go somewhere else. You lot can go and meet up with Muhn if you like. I'm going to get information for us.
You're gonna have a Stinky Clam.
I don't know if I'm going to partake in that, whatever that is. But information.
Well, they do have a chowder that's available. It's not bad. It's
Does
not
it stink
good.
too?
Oh yeah.
Is chowder just a stinky clam soup?
I've never really
think
done any
so.
particular research on it, but probably.
Okay.
Can someone do me a favor and sniff the air? Because I don't have a nose.
Everybody, I mean, you can all smell this place. It smells horrible here in Clatterpoint. It's like, you know, it's that smell of a dock town area combined with piss and
Clams?
smoke, like pollution, you know?
Yeah, lady just peed in the water. Okay. Yeah. All right. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna
Alright.
start with the Stinky Clam.
Did you need me to lead you to the ship, or
Is
You
it the
need-
Stinky Clam or the Stinking Clam? Also, sure. I'm not sure where it is. Otherwise, what do you two want to do?
Well, I was probably looking to resupply after that fight for a little and possibly get everyone proper face coverings, considering the area and everyone else is wearing them, so it's not impolite, I don't believe.
I'm nothing but face.
But I could do that and then either meet up with you folks with whatever you're doing, or I can go meet up at the Stinky Clam with Anders.
Whatever you want.
Right. So I'll do the latter then.
Okay. Sure.
Uh,
And you, Rue?
I suppose I'll go with you then.
All right.
Desk.
What'd you call me?
Nothing. Oh. Bottle water. Bottle water.
Bottle of water.
Bottle water.
You're slurring. It's bottle of water. It's very rude. It's my name. Bottle of water.
Yeah, alright, let's go.
Try again. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. No. The
I
apostrophe is
slowly
in
walk away.
Yes, I'm going to the stalls to try and replenish and get some masks.
Bottle of water.
Sure.
It's bottle water!
There you go. We'll work on it. Okay. Lead the way.
all right, to the ship then we go.
We follow Bill.
Bill. What's your
Yes?
surname?
I high five him.
Ow.
Oh, are we playing slapsies? I slap him too with my pseudopod.
Oh. How do I?
Do we win?
Sure.
Need to know who low fived you better.
Neither. I was indicating the possibility of receiving a tip for this task. As you can tell, it's not my normal job.
A tip.
What's your normal job?
Well, I'm one of the shipwrights.
Oh,
I
I
was
can give you a
working
tip.
on the Darfin.
Money can be used for goods and services.
Yes.
You're welcome.
One might even consider this a service.
I could give you another tip. Using the
hold
map is
on.
essential to what?
You haven't used your service yet. Depending on how you fare, perhaps I'll give you compensation. Maybe even a rating out of 5 stars.
Ooh, stars.
What do stars have to do with anything?
What do stars have to do with anything?
Well, it's fun to collect things. If you have the maximum amount, then you're better than everyone else.
And what does that have to do with a star?
It's a representation.
The more stars
picture.
you get, the more tips you get from folk. Visit a vendor often and always. Empty your inventory. There's another tip for you right there.
All right. How about I just take you to the ship? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Slapsies.
Ow.
Do I
This
win?
way.
Okay.
Bill will lead you to the dock area where the Darfin is located. You basically have to walk through a few twisty parts of Clatterpoint, up and down a few stairs, around some corners, and there's a more illuminated area here where there are more gas lamps and more smokestacks, and there are several shipwrights around what appears to be a galleon-like ship.
There's the Darfin. You can see where the damage was done.
Well, Bo, what would you rate our experience in making our way to the Darfin?
Well, I mean, he didn't point out any points of interest. You know, he was moving kind of slow, like slower than normal walking speed, which is generally frowned upon where I come from. You know, also,
I just
Just no
figured since you're a slime that, you know, stairs would be a little tricky for you.
I can use stairs.
Maybe you shouldn't assume things about people.
Right. Just because I don't have feet doesn't mean I can't step to it.
That's number 3. Assume stuff about people. You didn't play any music while we were making our
Music?
way here.
I don't play an instrument.
You could have sang something.
Right, or like clicked your teeth
What?
melodically.
I would give you 1 star.
Sadly, I'll give you 1 star too.
What
was
is it then?
almost-
1 star or 2?
Honestly, I think it's more of a negative star experience, honestly. You know, maybe perhaps we deserve stars for being such good customers.
Well, if you're only going to give me 1 star, then I'm going to give you 1 star.
Well, no, you see, normally what happens is that, like, it's anonymous. That way you don't know that, so you can't vindictively give us bad stars if we're giving you good service or being good customers. Right?
How can you be anonymous if I've just brought you here?
You don't know me.
Yes, I do.
That-
You're one of the heroes.
Oh, shit.
Only,
And my name is...
well, I don't know your name, but
Well, there you go, anonymous. You get negative
how many
1
hero
star.
slimes are there?
How am I supposed to know? What do I look like? Like a office?
You're the only heroes I know.
Oh.
Anyway, here is the ship. Where is Savior Muhn? These heroes are crazy. Savior!
Moon!
Savior! Have you seen Savior Muhn?
Yes? What? What is so
What? Oh, hi! What are you? You came! And I climb up like the ladder. Hi! Poe and Rue. Oh my gosh. And Bill. Thanks, Bill.
Hello, Savior. You didn't really mention that the heroes were so peculiar.
We would have brought Enders, but he's midway through a stinking clam right now.
Oh, okay. I'm not I think quickly, like, if I know where that is or not, and I'm not even gonna question it. Okay, great. Oh, Bill, hang on a second. And I rustle in my change pocket. All right, here's the rest of the 10. And I give him 10s in it.
Thank you, Savior. Bill sort of slowly turns towards Rue and Bo for the tip for doing work that I wouldn't normally do as a shipwright.
I raise
Talk
my
to as
hand
many people as
slowly.
possible in an area, even if they don't give you quests. That way you can know more about a location. That's another tip for you.
I'll get back to work if you don't mind, Savior.
Of course. Have a great day, Bill. And then I turn to Rue and Bo. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that over there, and I point to the giant crater in the ship. That might be Centaurus. Centaurus might have done that.
The ship?
Uh-huh. Are you guys inside the ship right now with me?
I would
Is that
have
what-
moved over wherever you are.
Okay. If we're inside the ship, then I'm pointing out, like, the destruction,
Oh, okay.
if you can see it.
How can
So
you
there's
tell?
a massive, like, just perfectly, like, almost spherical part of the ship that's just, like, obliterated. Yeah, so I've just been talking to people around here. I was about to see if I could talk to the quartermaster. Do you guys want to come?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I think they might be down here. I'm not entirely sure. And I slowly start to descend back down.
Sure.
It also smells kind of weird down here, like
How
like
weird.
fish, but like after it's been on a beach for a couple weeks.
What kind
Yeah.
of Okay, sorry. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just painting a picture in my mind because upstairs is also very fishy.
Mm-hmm. It's fishy all the way down.
All the way down.
All the way down. And gosh, I get to the bottom and I say, "What'd you guys get up to?"
Oh, you know, we fought a couple of oversized fish, a couple of rats with lots of teeth and horns.
Oh, nasty business.
Yeah, everyone got bit except me.
Oh, is everyone all right?
I feel like chewing gum. But
Oh.
I'm okay.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
Iris
And if I-
was very helpful. Patched everyone right back up.
Oh, great. And if I look at Bo, does Bo look punctured?
No, my perforations were healed a second ago by Iris, so I kind of look like a gleaming blue globe of me.
Ooh. Okay, wonderful. Okay, great. Okay, and I take a look around. I was told that they might be down here. So keep an eye out for somebody that looks like a quartermaster.
A quartermaster.
Okay.
Actually, maybe, Rue, would you be able to, I don't know, can you cat sense it or something?
Oh, yeah, I've got this.
Yeah.
Walk over to the nearest table and I look for anything that has like a collection of things. So like a cup with a bunch of pens in it or a crate with a bunch of whatever in it. I slowly just begin to threaten to push it off the table.
Yeah.
Then I push it off the table and all of the many things just scatter across the ground.
There is a stern-looking human woman with I guess like
pretty immaculate looking coat on, that sort of rushes up.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Oh,
This place is already a mess. The last thing we need is more mess.
oh no, I accidentally knocked over. I wonder how many things are in there. I hope that we don't lose any of it. Do you know where the quartermaster is? Maybe they know exactly
Quartermaster
how.
Shamara Zoo.
I gasp and I lean in to Rue. Nice work.
Fist bump.
Quartermaster. Hello. Hi. We're here to ask some questions about the missing Emberstone shipment and, of course, the damage to the ship, which the likes of I've really not seen around here, or really anywhere for that matter. And I extend a hand. I'm Muhn.
As in Savior Muhn?
Yes.
Hello, Savior. She extends a hand. Very, like, firm, brisk handshake.
I note the solid handshake.
I'm Bo. Pleasure to meet you, bosun.
I am the quartermaster, not the bosun.
Isn't the bosun a quartermaster of a boat?
No. The bosun is in charge of keeping the crew in line. I am in charge of, well, our stores, weapons, etc.
Okay.
45 balls. Was there 45 balls in this box?
Yes.
Okay, great. None of them went missing. I put the box towards the center of the table. I stand slightly behind Muhn.
Quartermaster. I was hoping you could answer some questions, and really provide some insight onto, well, exactly, the event that happened a couple days ago.
How can I help?
Well, I heard that you were top deck, and I very much want your perspective on whether or not you were able to see the enemy and how quickly it all happened, or I really just want anything you can tell me would be hugely helpful. And of course, I would encourage, both Rue and Bo to ask questions as well, because we're heroes and we need that information.
What she said.
I will
Yes.
recount everything that happened aboard the top deck from my perspective.
Yes, please.
I was speaking...
Shall we sit first?
Very well.
That's rude.
This way.
You want me to hold you? I can hold you in my arms, Bo.
Okay.
Are you warm? Are you cold? Are you clammy? What is your temperature?
I'm always room temperature. So, I think I'm always room temperature. So, generally speaking, you won't really be able to feel me unless, you're weird.
Well,
In
I
some
am kind of weird. I run slightly above room temperature, so I imagine you're a little cool in my arms, and I'm a bit warm against you, and I'm holding you. I'm squishing and hugging you a little bit as we're walking.
Careful, my contents!
Sorry, I'm trying my best.
Now, if you could please make yourselves comfortable as possible down here.
Of course. Yes. And I sort of bend down to sit.
as far as my recollection of events, what happened was I was speaking to Pilot Ripley in regards to the supply of our cloth that we use for the sails, the canvas, as well as our fuel that we have in reserve for, speedy retreats. The ship has an engine down below the waterline that we use very sparingly, sometimes to avoid difficult winds and also for, speedy retreats if necessary. Now, we were having a conversation, and it was at that point that our crow's nest noticed a ship on the horizon. The crew was notified, but, everything happened so fast.
Of course.
It seemed impossible at the time. You see, the ship was on the horizon, but that's when we heard the mechanical noise. There was a sort of loud clanging sound, and various bits of metal aboard the top deck started to make a sort of humming noise, and then there was, several of the crew noticed electricity cascading between metal pieces, conductive pieces, and
this... Do you remember the color of the electricity?
Yes, it was red. And as this happened, the crow's nest reported that the ship on the horizon was gone. And suddenly, there was, a bright flash of light. Red, same as the electricity. And when this crackling sound happened, a large section of the deck was destroyed immediately, vaporized by some sort of weapon, and that's when they were upon us. Makes no sense. The ship was within striking range. And we were boarded. We had almost no time to react. Usually any sort of water-based combat, any ship-to-ship combat, takes a very long time.
Of course.
Most people don't understand. Ships spot each other, and typically it takes a long time for any range to be gained. It's easy to make out how quickly other ships are moving, how quickly you are moving, and, it takes time to figure all of those things out. So, the expectation with any sort of ship-based combat is that it will take time.
But in this case, it was as if time didn't matter.
Yes.
You're good at counting things. You remember how many of them boarded?
Yes, pirates. We identified them as the Blackfin crew. The skull eating a fish symbol aboard their sails. We counted...
Many heads.
We counted 20.
Is that typical?
It sort of depends on what sort of ship is attacking. This was a sloop, from what we saw. And we did not have much time to get a good look at the ship beyond that. But it was the size of a sloop. We saw the correct number of sails and such, and... they were aboard the ship so quickly we barely had any time to react. A few people were able to draw weapons and fight back. Several of our crew died defending the ship. But,
the bosun immediately called for everyone to surrender when we saw that we were unprepared and clearly outclassed.
Forgive me, quartermaster, I'm just curious how your ship, how the Darfin managed to survive something like this. I mean, these weapons, they seem so outlandish almost, if they're defying your own calculations, your reasoning. I mean, it simply doesn't make sense.
What she said.
Well, the pirates, they seemed focused on the shipment. Everything happened very quickly. They unloaded the Emberstone in less than an hour.
Less than an hour, you say, but this was a relatively large shipment, if I'm understanding correctly.
To fill a galleon stores? Yes, very large.
Did you see any of the equipment that they were using to remove this?
I did. They had some sort of extra-dimensional storage.
Extra-dimensional storage, okay.
It was in the form of bags. You see, the bags were so much smaller than the Emberstone. It could only have been that.
I look to Rue and Muhn and their pockets, and the fact we're player characters who can store more than the usual person. I don't say anything, but you might see Bo kind of like go,
Okay. Well, that's unsettling, but it's good information. Do you have any idea of the direction they might have gone? I know that's probably more difficult to remember than not, but...
I remember exactly which way they went.
Really?
Yes. They were headed northwest.
Northwest? It's in the opposite direction almost of the Eben... Okay. So... Why would they be going that way? That's where Tessa is. Quartermaster, one more thing. I guess that I'm thinking of right now, but... Are you aware of the current number of crew members here and how many were lost?
Yes. We lost 12 crew members. Well, in the flash. During the attack from the Blackfin, aboard the ship, we lost an additional 3.
Oh. And did it seem like that was the purpose? Was to hurt people, or was it?
So.
I mean, obviously it was for the Emberstone, but did anyone else get taken hostage, for example?
No.
Okay. So they had a pretty direct goal.
Bosun Harcourt, she saw that we were vastly outclassed in the moment. She valued the crew above the shipment. I have expressed my displeasure at her choice. We were tasked with a very important job. Should have taken priority, even over our own lives.
Well, that's very honorable of you, and I can't say that other people would have followed suit there. I think it was good of you not to panic and remember what happened. So thank you for your wisdom here, and I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but Bo, Rue, did you have any questions?
You just see Bo focusing really hard right now. Like his eye things look round and he's going, I think I'm trying to suss whether or not this person is, I don't know, telling the truth. Like, I'm like focusing on and staring at them, how they talk as they're talking.
Insight and willpower.
Do I trust what they're saying? Insight, willpower. Roll check. Insights, willpower. Roll.
A 4. You have no idea.
It probably isn't helping that I'm kneading my hands into the top of your head.
You see a bubble kind of just like fly off me. I got nothing.
I don't know. No further questions from me.
Okay. Well,
That is all. I need to get back to work.
Of course. I understand you are very, very busy. Thank you for your time, and we'll be leaving. Could you point me in the direction of a bosun, please?
The
Of the bosun.
Oh, bosun.
Yeah, the bosun should be on the top deck.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, quartermaster. And I stand up. Okay, guys, ready? We're gonna go to the top deck. I bet this is gonna be so cool. I feel like we're gonna find out a lot of information up there.
Who are we looking for again?
We're looking for the bosun. Wait,
Bosun.
quartermaster, can you remind me of the bosun's name?
Oh, yes, it is Bosun Harcourt.
Hardcore.
Harcourt.
Bosun.
Hardcore.
Hard parkour.
Hard
Hardcore.
Hard acre.
Okay, great. Thank you. And I guess we head towards the top deck. And I say, so where's Enders and Iris?
Meanwhile,
Like I mentioned, Ed.
Back at the ranch.
Enders.
Back at the ranch.
Do we still have an Enders? Is he here? We've lost Enders. He's fallen asleep. He's
No.
died.
Sorry. Come back to me in a second.
Okay.
1 second.
Iris. You are picking up supplies, yes?
Yes, and having a general look about the shopping area, all of the different knickknacks and things that might be interesting. I'm currently just picking up some things for our journey and whatnot, and I suppose I'm just trying to gather any sort of information, perhaps, about anything going on in Synthars that might be important to us at the moment.
Okay. So let's see. You have you've gone to pick up some potions and things? Is
Indeed.
that correct? Okay.
Yes.
So let's see. All right, roll me I guess just a D2.
Alrighty. That is a 1.
Yeah. Yeah, there is you're currently speaking with a human woman, caramel skin. You can see that she's got some tattoos curling up her arms. And she's at a stall, probably in the equivalent of the bazaar. And she's got lots of like antique sort of curiosities, as well as several potions and things that you've purchased. And she says, now, will that be all?
Actually, I was wondering, there seems to be quite a lot going on in Synthars at the moment. Is there anything that would be pertinent to know for safety purposes, or that we might help with?
Well, of course, you always need to watch yourself here in Clatterpoint, especially since Thara is as an elf, especially. You're from Ellendrath, aren't you?
Correct. That is correct, yes.
Well, there's a lot of people that resent Ellendrath here. I'm not one of them, you understand. But there are plenty here in Clatterpoint, or anywhere in Syntharis, that might be openly hostile to you. You should watch your back here. But you bought some potions from me, so I'll treat you just like any other customer.
Much appreciated.
Your Zenit is as golden as anyone else's.
Indeed. Speaking of, I see that many of the people in Clatterpoint are utilizing face coverings. Do you by any chance have any that we might buy?
Oh, rebreathers, yes.
Indeed.
Yes. Anyone that's not from here is often, well, a little underprepared for the way that Clatterpoint smells. So it's probably a good idea for me to put mine on as well. She reaches down and puts on a rebreather herself, which is, yeah, I mean, it's probably, sort of mostly triangular shaped, covering the nose and the mouth, and it has 2 cylinders on the side for the filters. There's a few wires that kind of run into it, and you can see some fluid moving between 2 of the different pieces there. It's a little bit asymmetrical as well. Now, rebreathers, you say? Let's
Indeed.
see if I have any. Go ahead and make a insight and willpower.
All right, I shall insight and willpower. That is a 9.
Yeah.
You know what? I haven't used my Fabula point this time. I'll use it. And what am I gonna use? I'm gonna use my smiling trait. My kind smiling trait. I've been very sweet during this whole thing.
Sure.
I will just re-roll the willpower because the insight is pretty decent. 16.
Okay. And how many of these did you need?
Well, Bo doesn't require one since he doesn't have a mouth. 1, 2, 4.
4.
Indeed.
Well, look at that. I do, in fact, have 4 to supply with.
Wonderful.
And this would cost 30 zenit each.
30 zenit each, so that would be 120. All right. I'm gonna have to have them help me out on funds. But perfect. Thank you so much. I suppose that'll be all. I have to go find a friend of mine. But if anything were to come up that you might need the assistance of, well, I'm sure you've heard all the hubbub about
Heroes.
the heroes.
Yes.
Yes.
You do look interesting. There's something about you. Please make an insight check.
Ooh,
Insight.
okay. 7.
Okay. There is something about you.
Well, if I might ask, is it something visual that you see? I do not know the difference.
Just a feeling.
Interesting. very well. If you end up having any use of any heroes, we are looking to help around, and what have you. So, I will just go rejoin my friend now. Thank you so much. And my name is Iris. What was yours?
My name is Zara Gafran.
Well, it has been lovely to meet you, Zara. And I will curtsy and go to the Stinky Clam.
Elendrath elves. So proper. Meanwhile, Enders.
This is the place. Can't really tell if it's stinky crab nonsense everywhere. It's pretty stinky.
It's so hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, I'm walking around and kind of like pulling my. I'm not gonna do it for the purposes of vocals, but I am pulling up my collar over my nose, and I'm not trying to look suspicious. Everyone around me, I'm for the most part, is kind of walking and minding their own business. Is this a fast-moving area or slow?
Oh yeah, this is super busy, for sure.
Okay. I'll look to see where everyone is coming in and out of the entrance. Is there a sign that I'm looking at that says Stinky Clam or?
Yep, and it's a very crudely drawn picture of a clam just kind of like opening up, and there's just like stink lines above it.
Right. So must be the place. I'll slip in and look around. Is that to find like maybe a bar or something where people are talkative?
Oh yeah. This is a busy pub. There's people that are just like puking outside, like into the water. Yeah. It's you know, like one too many.
Okay, good. It wasn't like the food was poisoning them. All right. I'll try to find a seat at the bar.
Sure. You walk in. The place is packed. Oh man, it is packed. Oof. And it's just wall to wall people in here. There's two bartenders that are rushing back and forth, trying to serve everybody.
So I spoke to her. I said, "Listen here, you know who's talking. I'm the one in charge. I bring home the Zenith. You know how it goes."
I'll slip in between, find a stool if it's open, and sit down and look towards the barkeep hub. Look up slowly. I'm afraid what I'm gonna find.
Yeah, it's rough. This place is like kind of rough. You know, there's probably like a fight breaking out like 10 feet away. You can see somebody, lots of like insults and things being hurled around, stuff like that.
Elendrath is a piece of shit. What kind of fucking country is this? You know, I mean, really, what did they even bring to the war? Did they even participate?
Oh, excuse me.
Go ahead and make an insight and willpower. Let's see if the bartender even notices you. It's mob.
Insight and willpower.
Yep.
Like.
Oh, that's a crit.
Whoa.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Bartender makes her way over. It's a beautiful elf woman. She's got like, I think probably she's probably like in her, like you would see her maybe like in her mid 30s or something. I imagine that she's got like a leather apron on, probably like a white shirt, and you can see her hair is kind of like pulled up. She's got probably like mid-length hair, so it's probably just in a small ponytail pulled back. There's a few bits of hair that are sticking in the front. She's got like a few scars, probably like one across the right side of her face, down her cheek, and she's got a few scars on her chin. She's got like deep black eyes, probably on the paler side, and has like kind of a no nonsense attitude. She will walk over to you and say, "Oh, hello there."
Hi. How? Is this your place? You're the one that runs all of this?
No, I
Okay.
don't own the Stinky Clam. No, I just simply work here. What
Okay,
can I get
great.
for you? We're pretty busy tonight.
Yeah, I could see that. Couple of things. First of all, what your recommendation in drink? I don't want what those guys were having as they're puking their brains out in the corner.
So no grog for you then.
No, that doesn't even. Yeah, no, thank you. I'll take whatever top shelf recommendation you have. That's not gonna get me from a wallet.
That's the definition of top shelf. It's meant to drain your wallet.
Okay, well, give me something mid shelf.
Right.
Okay,
Do you
all
want
right.
some spirits? Do you want a beer?
Yeah. What if you were to come here to drink? What would you drink?
So just to remind you, you have a crit here. How would you like to
Yes.
use it? You have an opportunity that you can do.
Okay. Basically what I'm trying to do is get on this barkeep's good side because I want information. I can use. I have my traits. I don't know if that comes into play.
Well, you have mechanically you have opportunities that you can use in the
Okay.
in the
There's
journal.
this in our Discord.
Yeah.
Okey-dokey. Opportunities. Let's see. All right. Advantage.
You could do
affliction,
favor.
bonding.
Sounds like what you wanted to do.
Yeah. Let's do a favor. That sounds fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll lean in. I'm like, you know what? It looks like to me is. How about we share a drink and let's talk some fun stuff. Maybe I can do a favor for you. You can do a favor for me. Everyone come here is probably just demanding stuff from you constantly, but I'm here for a fun transaction.
Well, I can think of a few fun transactions. She said,
Oh.
if we're drinking, shots then.
Yeah, let's do that.
Shall I choose?
Absolutely. You're the expert.
Whiskey then.
Whiskey is perfect.
Excellent.
And
Right.
she begins to probably just take a quick inventory of what's available, grabs a bottle, and she says,
Here. This is one of my favorites, Antharis whiskeys.
All right. I'm new here. Be generous.
Generous.
Oh, yeah. I can handle it. I'm sure.
I'm sure you can.
Mhm.
and she pours a shot for herself, pours a shot for you, and
That's a shot. Wow. Okay. Cheers.
You said to be generous.
I did.
she taps at the bottom of the glass on the table, and then
Wow. That is definitely. If I was to describe Syntharis, it would be in that taste. 100%. Thank you. That was good.
Now, what can I do for you, hero?
Oh, there's the title again. Well, unlike other heroes, I like to earn my keep, and also would like to earn a reward for such duties. I feel as though to be called a hero, I must perform. See, as a hero. So, I'm looking for information in this area, and I lean in. Information that I'm sure you probably heard a lot of things around here. since there's so many people in here just talking their mouths off under the influence, and just between us, what do you know about Emberstones? Shall we have another drink?
Quite an interesting topic.
It
There
is.
was, in fact, an Emberstone shipment that was rumored to have been stolen near Clatterpoint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Before you, I want to present you with, I said a transaction earlier, so I'll do you a favor. I could do it first, or I can do it after. I am a man of my word.
And what sort of favor?
Well, that is up to you. I have many talents, and I'll like snap my finger and a flame will come up. I'll then reverse snap it and lightning will spark, like a short spark. I'll wave my hand over, I'll like rub my finger on a rim of a glass and ice will form around it. Then again, I have any talents.
You're going to make ice cubes?
If that's what you require. But I was thinking something a little along the lines of what I'm asking for is pretty heavy, so, you know, I'm available. My body is able.
Is it now?
Oh, yes, quite.
Well, my shift is almost up.
Oh.
Only another hour or so.
Mm.
Perhaps we could, well,
Discuss in private, yes. I am available. I will be available. Where should I meet you?
we have a back room.
Oh.
We take out the trash and things that way. The back door to this place is, well, there's some people that wait for table scraps and whatever booze they think they can find in our trash. But if we're going to have this sort of transaction,
Yes, of course.
you can meet me up in my room in 1 hour.
All right. I'm in this, by the way.
I don't
should have led with that.
care.
Right. No names. I don't get one from you either. Transaction will be nameless, anonymous. Fine then. Then in my mind, I will call you top shelf.
Never been called that one before, but sure.
All right. Works for me. Right. And until then, cheers. And I'll slam my glass on the table and hold out for another pour.
Go ahead and give me a might and might roll.
Keep hitting me with the bad
Come
ones.
on, big boy, you got this.
All right, Dex, Dex, I can argue it. Oh, 15.
Yeah, you hold your shit together, but this is strong stuff. Like, she was not fucking around when she poured this.
My insides are like, I try to keep a straight face. I want to bring about all of that with you.
If you're lucky.
If I'm lucky. All right, see you in an hour then. And I'll just remain at the bar, just kind of swishing the rest of the drink in the glass and looking around.
Sure. Oh man, what a place. This is the like quintessential shithole pub. I mean, there's fights breaking out. There's horrific like confrontations happening in various booths and stuff. Like
This is like the scum of the scum are here.
I love it. I'm like taking this in like.
And then suddenly everything just sort of gets quiet. The door opens and an Elendrath elf that you know walks in.
Oh. I'm like, what? Oh, no.
Everybody goes silent and sees Iris walk in.
Don't stop your conversation for me.
It's just angry faces all looking
Yeah.
at you, Iris.
I'll get up and I'll scurry over and grab her and walk out the door.
Is that an elf from Elendrath?
No, of course not. No.
More like smelling drath.
Okay. Listen. You have to go now. And I'll look back towards the bar and I'll nod my head, and mouth an hour. We'll walk around. An hour. We'll walk around in the alleyway, I guess, where people are puking their brains out. What are you doing here? Oh yeah, you said you'll meet me. Oh no. Yeah, this is not a good place. They do not like Elendrath. Tool. There. Period.
Understood.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
stick my hand out with a rebreather. Here.
Oh. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. So, I have to be back in an hour. I made a transaction happen, so I will be getting some information
Okay.
on hopefully the Emberstone stuff.
All right.
An hour. I don't know how to tell time, so I'm just gonna call up the interface, and hopefully there's a clock there that's local. Interface.
The interface pops up. There is, in fact, a clock.
Oh, thank you. There's no sun here. There's nothing, so I don't know how to tell time.
Yeah, there is a sun. It's just like, it's
Cloud is
it's
blocking it,
hazy
yeah.
as shit here. So it's just
Yeah.
like, it almost looks like another one of the lights from one of the buildings just kind of like barely making its way through the haze.
But there is a day and night cycle, or is there not?
Oh, yeah.
In these areas. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
Okay.
Is there an amount of time you would like for us to come looking for you in case something happens? The woman that I spoke with at the stall made mention that it's quite dangerous. I mean, especially for me, but for everyone, really.
Well, funny enough, I feel like I fit into that. There.
Good.
It was just normal. But they don't like Elendrath at all. So we might need to get you some local clothing or something for any further investigations, just in case something happens.
Oh, to spend more money. Okay.
Or we could do a favor. That's what I'm doing.
Well,
I'm pretty
I don't
sure a
think
lot of
anybody
people will
wants
like.
my favors.
Look around and see all the going on. Well, maybe.
And that's when I punched him right in the face, and he said, "No, I thought we were only gonna punch each other in the stomach."
There's plenty of fine gents around here that we might be able to.
I think they might need more than just temporary help.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you get any information on anything, or is it just a rebreathers, which is fine? I'm just trying to put everything together.
They didn't really make mention of much. I tried to kind of get some information, but it seemed that they were quite reluctant to really give anything, in terms of anything going on. But I'm going to assume that, Muhn and the others probably found some stuff out. So
Right.
I'll regroup with them. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay and give you your rebreather.
I mean, I'll go see them. I just have to be back within an hour.
Okay.
So,
So-
you can just walk together. Plus, I don't know, you walking alone is a good idea, especially on this side of town.
I look around and there's just the dudes in the alleyway vomiting, fighting each other.
There's definitely people looking at you for sure.
Yeah.
I smile and wave.
Clothing. We're gonna have to do that soon. Come on, let's go. And I'll like hurry along to try to find the others.
It definitely has a very stabby atmosphere here.
And like the knives are probably rusty.
They're spoons.
Oh,
Okay. Meanwhile, back aboard the Darfin. You found the bosun. Woman probably in her 40s, tan skin, black hair, green eyes. And you can see they are clearly like ordering around various members of the crew here. Please get the sails ready. We need to make sure that we have everything under control as per the captain's request. We are hoping that they will be able to fix the keel of the ship. I want to make sure this ship is ship shape, not just from the repairs, but also from our work. Yes, what can I do for you?
Bosun Harcourt. I extend a hand. I'm Muhn. And this is Rue and Bo. And
Savior
we're here
Muhn.
to. Yes.
Enchanté, I say, and I stick out a pseudopod.
Is this your pet?
No. This is also a hero, and his name is Bo.
Hi.
It's a hero. Is the slime?
Mm-hmm. Now, about this ship of yours that seems to have been damaged quite heavily, and I understand you've lost some crew as well. I'm here to ask some questions on behalf of, the consortium.
Yes, the consortium.
Hmm.
How can I help you?
Well, I really am just here to hear about your perspective of the events. I understand you were top deck.
If you have been sent by the consortium to discipline me, that is fine. I understand.
Oh, no, not at all. Quite the contrary, actually. You would be helping me with this information. I really am just looking for an account so I can understand what we might be working with here. As you know, Emberstone is, it's in short supply.
Very well. From my perspective, I was aboard the top deck here, just over there. And well, there was a notification from the crow's nest, and there was a shout to prepare ourselves. There were pirate sails on the horizon, and then there was a sort of loud clanging sound. Electricity, red. Sort of cascading across the metal surfaces, and we were told that there was a we were being hunted by these pirates or something from the crow's nest. And
Hunted?
well, yes, that this was we were going to have to worry about these pirates.
Did you have any booty?
Well, Emberstone is the most valuable treasure that anyone could ask for.
How did they know you had Emberstone?
Yes, that is the question, isn't it? I do not know. However, we were... we only had a few moments to react. This loud clanging sound happened, and then this red flash, and suddenly much of the ship was destroyed, and this large hole appeared. I sounded general quarters, and the crew tried to snap into action, but we were already under attack. There were pirates boarding us, wearing the black...
Blackfin?
Yes, the black fin, and they had the skull biting into a fish aboard their sails. The ship was there. It did not make any sense. It appeared like from the horizon nearby, within striking range. There were ropes. We were boarded before my crew could react. Several shots were fired. There was some sort of flaming ammunition.
Right.
Does your ship, when it's flying, does it have any blind spots?
Our ship does not fly. We sail. This is not an airship.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a water ship.
But yes, there are several kinds.
So, several. So there's air, which we were in first, then water. What other kinds of ship are there?
Land ship.
Land ship?
Yes.
Very well.
I crouch down next to Bo and I lower my voice. Hey, you're good at remembering things.
That depends.
You spent way too many hours in playing Regalia, right?
Right, Regalia knowledge I can give you.
Did we ever do a quest or anything where we had to wear disguises? Is that a thing? Or is there a disguise item?
Well, not usually. However, at level 28 in the Green Plains, I do believe there was a mission or two with Farmer Jebediah where we had to use what was it? The farmer's garb. It was a single item. However, I think they're cosmetics too. That the people were selling. Why?
I don't know. I'm just getting a fishy feeling about all of this.
Well, I mean, it stinks, doesn't it? Apparently.
Yes. I reach into my pocket and pull out 2 pieces of tissue and I stuff them into my nose. Very stinky.
Jealous.
So, when we were under attack, I saw that we were... Well, we lost several crew members immediately, and I thought it was the best way to save the rest of the crew. I am sorry if the consortium does not understand, but we are like a family aboard this ship. I would not sacrifice the rest of the crew for the Emberstone, even disregarding the situation that we are all in.
No, of course. I'm certain that there are surely certain members of the consortium who might have understood that, but for the most part, I don't think any of them are really part of a crew. So, and I don't say anything, but I think back to my own crew that was being tossed out into the water by Enders, and I say, and it's something we need to consider, of course, the lives of other people. And the 1,000-yard stare.
Sacred.
Right, yes. Bosun, thank you so much for your time. Is there any other recollection you think might help us or point us in the right direction towards the Emberstone? Because that is, again, one of our priorities here.
Please make an insight and willpower.
that is all I can remember. It was
Okay.
very hectic.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
No, you've been very helpful. Thank you for your time, and I extended my thanks from the council as well. And we'll be on our way. And I kind of brush myself off and look for the exit here.
Sure.
While Muhn is engaging with them with the farewell, I will like to try to subtly get a good sniff of this person.
Okay. Make an insight roll.
You think I could do it a bit dexterously? Because I'm trying to be sneaky about it.
you want to argue stealth here? Yeah. Dex and insight. That's fine.
Okay.
She is a cat.
Well, she's
Meow.
yeah. She said she was being stealthy.
13.
Okay. Yeah. I think they probably smell like a little bit like sweat, and it's hard to sort of differentiate a lot of the typical smells through Clatterpoint here. She probably smells a little bit like sweat and perfume of some kind. I imagine it would smell floral in some way. Probably
The most
something.
important thing I want to do here is just mentally register this scent.
Sure.
Oh, stretch.
Oh, big stretch.
You know it's a good stretch when you actually say stretch.
All right. We should probably go meet up with Enders.
Yeah. Do you guys know where he is?
Yes. Stinky
Clams.
Clam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what you guys meant by clams. Okay, sure. Yeah, I think I know where that is. I think.
Lead the way.
Okay, to the Stinky Clam we go, and I exit the ship.
Fair enough.
Off to the clam.
Yeah, you make your way to the Stinky Clam, where you can see probably Enders and Iris outside.
So yeah, we have to get these disguises going so they don't freak out or anything.
Okay.
Meow's it going?
Oh,
Hi.
everybody's here. And Stinky Clam. Hello.
Did you save me any?
Moon, you're here too. All right, great. Hey there. So I've been doing some conversating, and yeah, this place is great. It's filled with some amazing people.
This place, the Stinky Clam.
Yeah, it's all kinds of characters in there. There's like lots of unique personalities everywhere you go. You might even step in some personality here and there.
Yeah.
Hey, watch your step, fella.
Yeah, they're all pretty unified though in not liking Elendrath. So
Oh,
we were just discussing our options. I did
Sure.
get you rebreathers, by the way.
oh,
Here.
thank you.
I look at her expectantly.
Oh, you don't breathe.
I give her puppy slime eyes. What do you mean?
I mean, I will gladly suffer in exchange, but I don't think it will benefit you. You just absorb everything, do you not?
You don't know that.
Maybe we can wrap you in cheesecloth or something.
Oh,
like
that's a good
cheese.
idea, but wouldn't you like cheesecloth?
I love cheese.
We can do that then.
So, Enders, what did you learn?
Oh, I have a transactional meeting in 45 minutes.
Why are you saying it like that?
Transactional meeting. Is it a quest?
Yeah. Solo quest.
Great.
Solo.
Oh,
It's
okay.
more, yeah, the reward is information about, our problem.
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Yes. So I will be speaking to Miss Top Shelf.
Top shelf. I don't think I'm familiar with that person.
Well,
But-
they didn't really give me their name, but we kind of just settled with that. They didn't want to know my name, which is even it's pretty cool, I guess. But she didn't know. She said hero, and I let her know that it's not really a hero
She's
yet.
not gonna have
but
you try to kill someone, is she?
I don't know.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this,
That would throw a wrench in our plans.
I
didn't
would
share
not.
names or anything. It's
No, I,
solo leveling.
I probably won't level from this.
oh,
They have pretty good drinks in there. You could wait for me. You want?
Sure.
They have a
I
private
mean,
room upstairs. I'll be inside.
Okay.
Transactional means and all. And then
Well-
once I get all the information, I'll bring it back to us, and we might have a leg in this whatever's going on. That's clearly not what it seems. Just to take anybody with, big brains to know that this is all smells of fish
Right. Or clam.
or clam.
Yeah. Well, I, for one, am down to have a drink and wait. I think I've done too much digging for myself today, and I just want to relax.
Yes. I suggest we go to the local, shop for clothing, and we can drop on
Clothing. Oh, sure.
yeah,
Sure,
we're talking
yeah.
we're talking about killing draft elves in there. It might be a little.
Oh.
Don't worry, it was in a very unique fashion.
How do they feel about slimes?
I'm sure they don't actually care about slimes. They seem to accept everything else besides. Well, I never seen someone stop mid puke when someone walks in a room. So that just told me a lot.
yeah.
Everything was
Why don't
quiet.
you all go ahead? I'll stay back and do some Overwatch.
Overwatch.
You know what? I'll stay with you during this Overwatch because you're a very hands-on learner, as I see, and I don't know if this is. Oh yeah, I don't know if that.
No. Don't worry. You can come with me. You can actually be my assistant if you like. But
Sure. Okay.
watch a professional.
All right. Well, I have to be back here soon anyway. So you go ahead and get your clothing, hopefully, and we'll meet you at the Clam.
All right. I don't know about you, but I want to try some of that local clam.
Kick the door open and I go inside.
Oh gosh, I ran after.
Well, I guess. Would-
Muhn, you wanted a drink, did you not?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should go inside too.
Yeah. I'll be
And I
fine.
kick the door, but it doesn't really do anything because it's already in the off swing, so I just kick nothing. Yeah. Oh,
Somebody is like behind the door has been like smashed like both times. Are you kicking the doors open? Oh! They like had just gotten up. Oh, son of a.
Someone get him some milk.
Yeah. Okay. Iris, are you going inside too?
No, God's
Okay.
no, no,
Okay, that's what I'm
no,
checking.
no, absolutely
Yeah.
not. No,
Did
I
we
was
just
simply
leave
being
Iris
nice.
outside?
Yes, that's
definitely.
okay. I go and I'm gonna try and buy a cloak. I don't want to spend much more money though.
Oh,
I don't have much.
yeah, I was kind of hoping that somebody would go with you.
Everybody's talking about like Eldrath elves getting killed. Everybody just leaves Iris outside. Oh my god.
I was like, she'll be okay with the savior. I guess I can go for a drink. Bye. I'll give you 30 gold. You can add 30s in it. Excuse me.
Perhaps we could try something. I look up to Iris.
Oh, you're back. What's up?
Well, I realized that you're about to, I don't know, be shanked in the street by people.
Am I?
Well, I don't think it's at that point.
Give me
yet.
an insight, Iris.
I look around. This puts so much fear in my heart. 13.
She was fine until that moment.
Yeah. Now you're
I'll
starting.
buy a
Now
cloak.
you're starting to see like the glimmer in people's eyes, like few people reaching underneath their coats and stuff.
If we go into that alley, not that one with the guy puking, or that one with whatever's going on there. If we go in the
There's
spare
just somebody
empty-
like wailing on somebody.
That'll teach you, you fucking slag.
Right, yeah, so not there with the slag. Yeah, that's bad news. But the empty alley. If I climb onto your shoulders and be where your head is, maybe perhaps we could pretend to be the same person. You know, like a helmet.
You want me to stick my head inside of you?
Temporarily, so people don't see your elfness.
Won't I die?
I don't know.
Is that not like your butthole?
I mean, technically it's all my butthole, but thank you. I'm just trying to help.
Listen, I saw the miracle of life as a kid in school, alright? I do not wish to relive it.
Fine. Well, at any rate, I'm missing out on Clam here trying to help you, but I suppose let's go find clothes.
Perhaps in cheesecloth.
I love cheese.
Mmm.
All right then. I look around. Aside from those alleys, I don't really have my bearings here. Not really at all.
What are you looking for? Are you looking for a textile place of some kind?
Yes, a tailor's / cheesecloth emporium.
Okay. Give me an insight, Bo.
Okay, insight. Give me a second to remember how to do that. I've
Roll a
minimized
check.
my thing. Yeah, there we go. Insight. And 9.
Okay. Let's see. So you will notice there's kind of like a bazaar area, like you know the equivalent of a town square, I guess, where you can see there's lots of merchants and stalls and things. You probably would have passed it as you came from the shipwright, and you can see that there is probably one of the stalls has something like exotic fabrics written on it.
And I spend a Fabula point to change that to cheesecloth emporium.
Sure.
What? Wow, this is exactly what we're looking for, is it not?
I don't know, is it?
Get your fine cheesecloth here. Cheesecloth. Cheesecloth.
Do they do like cheesecloth dresses as well? Maybe,
Only the finest of cheesecloths. We also have some exotic fabrics.
Oh, wonderful.
can we have a sack for my friend's head?
Hello there. How can I help you? My
Hi.
name is Najib.
Hi, Najib. I'm looking for cheesecloth.
Oh, that's
enough
what we have here.
to swaddle myself in, and also to some sort of veil / general head bag for my friend here. And
Do
normal
my
clothes.
eyes deceive me? You seem to be a little worse for wear.
I'm not an optician. I wouldn't know.
This isn't you talking? He looks towards you, Iris.
No,
I thought it was some sort of puppetry or something.
No, he's the whole person.
But he is a slime. Is it a he?
Yes.
Person.
Sorry, are you a he? You like he? What do you like?
One more moment. I kind of just ooze round a corner. Iris!
Yes, Bo?
Do slimes have balls?
Recalling my knowledge of the slime model, do I have any sort of idea whether or not male slimes have testicles?
I don't know. I think that's a Bo question.
Technically, I am a bull. Therefore, I am. I just kind of awkwardly ooze back into the scene and go, I don't know.
Wait, you said that your name was Najib.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
Najib, don't turn this on us and my ball.
I'm sorry. This is the first time I've ever conversed with the slime before.
Is this the merchant that was mentioned to us previously? To speak about for the quest that's going on at Clatterpoint?
I don't know.
Let's see. Forgot which ones I told you.
Najib Darwish, the textile merchant.
It is.
Oh, well, Bo, this is a 2-for-1 special. We needed to speak with Najib.
Oh, okay.
And what can I do for you? As you can see, we have many different kinds of cheesecloths. This cheesecloth in particular is very good for the stinky cheeses.
Does it already smell like cheese?
Everything smells like cheese.
A win-win. Iris, can you pick it out for me, please? I'm not really fashion forward being a naked slime all the time.
Did you wish to go for the look that we had you going with before, that sort of punk rock one? Or did you perhaps wish to go a little bit more fabulous?
Fabulous. Let's go fabulous.
I look for the shiniest, glitteriest, prettiest cheesecloth.
Yep, they're all just cheesecloths.
Well, perhaps we could put some glitter on it or something.
That'll work for me.
Unless, perhaps you would prefer just to have some sort of a cloak or something.
Will that work for what the purpose of us getting the cheesecloth and the... would that work?
Oh, to remove contaminants that penetrate your skin.
Membrane.
These are the finest cheesecloths that come directly from Cryptia.
Cryptia?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
If you are unaware, many of the finest textiles come from Cryptia.
Interesting. And, this one, does that seem as though it would cover my friend here? He is concerned about the purity of the air. It seems most people are wearing masks, but it would not work for him, I do not believe.
None of the cheesecloths will protect you from the air. They have holes in them on purpose.
Oh, gosh.
They're cheesecloths.
Oh.
What if we layered multiple?
Yeah, like a cheesecloth sandwich.
I've never had anyone ask that before. Typically, people just simply want to use it for cheese, but I suppose such a thing could happen.
Perfect, we'll take 2. And, do you perhaps have, any cloaks that might fit me? With a hooded cloak.
A hooded cloak, yes. Mostly I sell cheesecloths because there is much interest in cheese apparently in Clatterpoint. But
What about a cheesecloth cloak?
No.
Diversify.
What?
No.
I do not have such a thing, unfortunately. But
Oh, okay.
if you are interested in making cheese, this is perfect for that. Almost as if the cloth was specifically tailored for cheese.
You don't say.
A cloak, though, of course. Cloaks we have. We can do this.
Perfect. What is your cloak that looks like it might have someone fit in the most?
Well, what
Forgive
color?
my friend, she's having troubles.
What color are you interested in? Do you want something to match what you are wearing? Do you care? Do you want something black?
Ooh, what do you think, Bo? Should I get like black or should I get something that matches?
Black and mysterious, like a veil.
Yes, I will take a black one.
Very well. This is no problem. They wear a lot of black in Cryptia, you understand. So what I try to do is mix it up a little with the cheesecloths. We have some white ones. Most people use white for the cheese. Some people use some brighter colors just to keep things interesting. But black, we also have black cheesecloths.
We could match.
Oh, okay. Give me your finest, blackest cheesecloth.
Yes, this one right here.
That'll do.
And yes, with the cloak, altogether, that would be 50 zenith.
Excellent. Okay.
I will spend the 50 on it.
Here you
I
are.
will just stare at her, watch her spend her money. Thank you.
You owe me later.
What owe you what? Okay.
Anyway, Najib, you said, yes?
Yes.
My name is Iris, and this is Bo.
Hi.
We are currently helping to look into a certain situation that happened recently, having to do with the Darfin. Does this ring any bells to
Please
you?
make an insight roll, Iris.
11.
There was a reaction as soon as you said the Darfin. Probably like just a quick micro expression of like shock. What is this?
A Darfin. Have you heard of it? It's like a dolphin with a peg leg, but it's a ship.
Oh, a ship. No, I don't know it.
Is
Okay.
that so?
Oh, why would I?
Have we made you feel unsafe, perhaps?
I don't know what you mean. Was there anything else that you needed? Do you need another cheesecloth for your friend in case the other one gets dirty?
Well, I don't believe we are in the market for another one. But, should you decide you wish to speak with us, I am unsure where exactly we will be staying, but our ship is docked, and I'll point in the direction of where we're docked. You can ask for Iris, all right? I do not wish to make you uncomfortable anymore.
It's fine. Oh, all right. Maybe you need another cheesecloth another time. Or you have friends that need cheesecloths. Make a lot of
Yes.
cheese.
Do you have any free samples?
Of cheese? No.
No, the cloth.
No. What would be the point? We sell them.
I don't know. So you can compare swatches of cheesecloth, just in case you wanted to know
Perhaps-
which one's the best.
I do not think you
What
know what a
if-
cheesecloth is.
I think, as a cheesecloth owner and wearer, which is currently draped on my head like some kind of weird towel, I think I am quite the aficionado right now, actually.
Sorry, you were saying?
Let's say that you had a shipment of cheesecloth go missing. Would you happen to have any sort of information on anything like that?
Make an insight and willpower. I will warn you, this is going to be tough.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen, even with my D10s.
Crit. Oh, no,
5.
that's the opposite. Never mind.
Yeah.
I do not know. I'd probably take it up with the harbor master.
Very well. Well, thank you for the cheesecloth and the wonderful cloak.
From-
We shall
from
see
one-
you soon.
By the way, from one cheesecloth, appreciator to another, if you weren't lying to us or anything, nudge. Eyebrow. I have no eyebrows.
Can you make
Pseudopod.
like little overhangs of membrane?
Right. I mean, I could do so, but right, I think the moment's passed right now. I'm just staring
Oh,
at him
yes,
going,
yeah,
you
that
wouldn't
would be
lie to
awkward.
us, would you?
Of course not. Not the two customers. like you.
Well,
Now-
that's nice.
Based off of kind of what I've noticed of him, I know that we did not do well on the roll to kind of get information, but from what I have been observing of him, does it seem that he is uncomfortable and kind of scared, sort of, in that expression, or that perhaps he is just hiding something?
Make another insight.
10.
Definitely hiding something.
Iris. Iris.
I
think
stare
we
at
need to
him
have
a little
cheese-
longer.
Okay. I help.
What were you going to say, Bella? I'm sorry.
I think we need to have a cheesecloth powwow around the corner.
I think so as well. Well, thank you, Najib. We will probably come and speak with you again soon.
Wonderful, but just to remind you to bring friends who might be interested in making cheese and they need for cheesecloth. You do not always need to use cheesecloth simply for making cheese. You can also use it for other sorts of draining of foods and such.
Like nut milk.
And this hat.
Why would you milk a nut? Do nuts
Well,
have
because
milk?
you can.
Huh.
You should try it sometime.
How do
I've
you...
not seen a nut with nipples.
Oh
You have to
no,
look
you
really
you
close.
misunderstand. You mix the nuts with water, and you try to
So
mix
it's
them
not a
together and
milk,
smash
it's-
them.
It's nut water.
I still
Sort
don't
of,
know
but
where the
they
nipples
call it
come
a
into
nut
this,
milk.
Iris.
Well, there's no nipples involved.
Then how is it
Although-
milk?
Well, because that's what it's called. Although almonds look like they have nipples.
Perhaps in Ellendreth, but I do not think they have this nut milk in Syntharis.
Oh, well, perhaps I shall bring you some sometime. My own special nut milk.
Okay.
Good day.
You never told me you had nut milk.
Well, you can make it easily. You just need a blender. I don't know if there are blenders here, though. I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going. I guess we can go to the. He's
hiding
totally lying.
something.
You talked about that boat. You know, the boat
Yeah.
that was destroyed by people from Cryptia, and you said the boat's name, and he goes, "Oh, I have no idea." So
Right.
I have a feeling that maybe perhaps he was on the boat that did the thing to that boat, so he knows. So maybe perhaps, I don't know, we tell Rude or Enders to stalk him.
Yes, I think that is a great option because he is most certainly lying through his teeth.
He was?
Yes, I could tell, and it was not. Oh, I'm so scared. It was a. Oh, I'm hiding something.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we definitely need to have them stalk him.
Indeed, perhaps. Oh, I look at the in-game clock. How long has it been?
Yeah, it's been about a half hour.
They're gonna be
45
in there
minutes?
forever. Okay. Well. Perhaps you regroup with them, and I just wait where there's lots of people so I don't get shanked in an alleyway.
I have a feeling in this town you're gonna get stabbed by, the more people, the higher the chance.
Okay, I will go with you.
Right, okay.
Sounds good.
Meanwhile, in the Stinky Clam.
I kick the door open and I stomp my foot down. I begin to move towards the closest space that is clear. So whether it's a stage or literally a table, something that will support me, I begin to climb onto it.
Oh yeah, you've gotten the attention of a few people.
Stomp my foot again. Everyone, shut up and give me your money. Start
Insight and
dancing.
willpower.
Start dancing.
I'm just gonna pick up a random drink and start drinking it.
Oh boy. Let's see. You're gonna pick up a random drink in this place and start drinking it.
Sheesh.
Okay.
13.
13.
I'm joking. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Nya,
You.
nya, 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 nya.
I should at this point.
So, Iris hops on top of a table and starts dancing.
Rue.
Rue.
Yes,
That'd
Rue.
be
sorry.
crazy if Iris
Rue.
did, though. That'd be crazy.
Sorry,
Bro,
apologies.
The light waves coming off that? Yes, sir.
Rue hops on top of the table and starts dancing. Oi! Oi! You get lots of cheers in the bar. Oh, look at that! It's a cat. When was the last time we saw a cat?
Give me your money. Meow. Give me your money.
I go over to Enders. What is she doing?
At this point, I think we
Grab
should just
someone's
drink.
soup bowl, I empty it, and then I set it down at my feet.
Oh,
Put your money in the bowl. Meow. Meow. Meow.
I guess if it works.
if it works.
And I'm going to do that for the next 45 minutes.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Bartender, could I get one of those big things? It looks, I don't know,
Whiskey?
green.
Oh, no, that's not the whiskey. Hello again, top shelf.
Oh, is this top shelf?
Yes, she's...
What can I get for you? I'm about to get off shift.
Oh,
Same. Me.
whatever that person is having over there. It's large and green and looks kind of scaly.
Is that the grog?
That is
Yes.
grog. Are you sure you want the grog?
Oh yes, please. Where do you source your grog?
It's local.
Oh. I lean in.
At this, I do like a small like.
Yeah, I say...
Wonderful! I'll take some.
Oh, someone
Alright.
peed in the water earlier, Moon.
You can see there's a cask behind the bar. It's like it looks dilapidated. It's right underneath like the shelves of booze, and you can see she's searching for like an appropriate mug. She finds one. It's like a hefty size mug. It's like the size of a German Stein, one of those really tall ones. And she begins pouring, and it's just like this green, frothy, chunky looking.
Oh.
Oh.
It's viscous.
Why is it making lumping noises?
I don't know.
Moon, I don't... She's not stopping. Moon, you might want to tell her to stop. It's... Oh. That's enough! Oh god, I can't take the sound of it.
Is there any foam? Is there a head on it?
Yep.
Okay. Great. What a pour, top shelf.
Good luck.
Thank you. And I grab it. And I'm expecting it to feel almost frosty, and it definitely is not frosty, right?
It's warm. It's like
warm.
It's like room temperature.
And I look at Enders. Well,
No.
and do you have a drink?
Yeah, I have the whiskey again.
Cheers.
Clear and good.
Clink.
I say clink. I don't even hit my glass on that.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah.
It's like drinking a really thick milkshake.
Warm milkshake. It's not.
It's not bad.
Try to blow away her burp. You have resistance to poisons, every type? Okay. Oh, that is physical. Oh,
Oh. I don't know what that is, but
it's
it's not bad.
Well,
Moon, sometimes I wonder. You're one of a kind.
Strong stuff. You sure you don't want to try any?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Then I sit there and I drink the grog.
Money in the bowl. In the bowl. Money.
Well, I
It's
have
got
some.
a good song. That's a good theme. You know, it's direct and it's to the point.
To the point. They're doing it, apparently. Well, I have some business to attend to. And you. Seems like the puke alleyway is over there. Sure.
What makes you think I'm gonna puke? I think this is gonna be fine. You know what? I'll hold down the fort for you, okay? I'll make sure Top Shelf doesn't go anywhere, and I wink at Top Shelf.
Still owe me money for the drinks that you've had.
Right. Of course. And as I'm shuffling, I'm like, Enders, I know you've got stuff. You got stuff to do. Hang on, okay? Let me just get my coin purse out here.
Actually involves. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right. Are you headed upstairs?
Yeah, I'll just be right upstairs.
Are you paying for his drinks as well?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yes, I'll also pay. So how much was it?
So 3 shots and
Right.
another whiskey and a grog. So that'll be 30 zenith.
Oh, I'm 5 short. Hey, Enders.
I don't, no worry. No
Okay,
worry.
great.
I got it all. And I'll wink at the bartender. Yeah.
Oh. Well, never me mind then.
There you go. All right, I'll
Thanks,
slide over
Enders.
30s in it. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sip on my grog.
Just make sure you stay a little, sober, just in case I need you. I'll just be right up there.
Right. Of course. All
Right.
Best of luck.
Thanks. And I'll slowly get up.
Celine, my shift's over, okay? Arthur should be here soon. Good night.
Follow behind her.
She begins to walk you upstairs. Taking you up to a private room. You hear the bustle down below as she takes you into this room. It's a pretty small room. It's basically like everything's pushed up against the wall. There's a bed, there's a desk, and probably like an armoire in there, and that's about it.
Is it neat or is it messy?
I think somewhere in between. It's probably like some clothes on the bed.
More like she rushes the work, not okay.
She lets you in, closes the door. Now,
Yes.
our transaction.
Hmm?
So, hero who knows the savior.
Be me.
So what do you want to know?
Well, I would like to know your favor first.
We're going to need time for my favor.
Understandable.
Ask your question.
Okay, well, as I told you before, the hero title is flattering, but there's no mistake that we haven't been around, most of us. Due to some, ill-fated circumstances, we just happen to show up now. And everyone and their mother wants us to be a hero. Though some might take that title into hand and be happy with it, I'm not. I want to earn my keep, so to speak. Now, we all know that there was a war recently happening.
Yes,
that war
where were
most of-
you?
Yeah. That's one thing we're trying to figure out. I woke up not knowing what the heck was going on in the middle of it. Right at the end, I should say. We were taken captive, and they had the same questions you have. I dearly apologize for whatever, everyone expects of us, but I expect to make amends. I've already helped the docks clear out some monsters there so they can actually get to work. There's people here are suffering, it seems. So, it's all due to this one little thing that keeps popping up. Ember stones. And so with that, it's causing a lot of issues. I understand there's 2 different ways to think about ember stones, maybe even 3. One is use them. The other one is get rid of them. And then between is, well, that's what we're trying to do, I guess. And what I want to know is, why does this little thing keep popping up? And since it's popping up, what happened to it? To make things a lot easier, we can get on with our hero business.
She gets
figure all
closer
this
to
stuff
you.
out.
She says, little thing. This is no little thing.
Yes.
She leans over and whispers into your ear, and she says, this is deadly. If you are involved, you might end up on the wrong end of someone's blade. Are you sure you want to hear this, hero?
As I said before, I want to earn my keep. And I drop this smile. I invoke my bounty hunter trait. And I stare her deep in her eyes with seriousness. But in a very respectable manner. This information is important. I don't want anything else happening to anyone else out of the ordinary, and more so, I'm frankly tired of being called a hero, and I haven't earned it. So if you would please help me out, and I can return the favor for you. As I said, I'm of my word.
Let me tell you what I've heard.
涙の色はエメラルドブルー宝石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も